Kenji and Sayu, obviously I found on my own, but Doro, Tuanto, Dish,
No, I don't.
Antony.
Oh, I didn't entirely know that. Okay, so go to Streamlabs. Um, and then under press the plus next to sources.
Mm.
Um, you should see window capture. I don't know where it would be, but you might have to
Yeah.
search. Okay, go ahead and click that, and then double click on it. You should be able to select a certain window, and you should be able to select Chrome, and it should only show Twitch or whatever you're doing on Chrome.
Add source. Window. Yep, the boom. Wow. Okay. That works.
And then yeah, just go to my channel. Do you even follow me?
Of course I follow you.
I ain't showing
I'm
up on
on
your.
your
Oh
I'm
well,
on
it's
your
delayed.
videos all the time.
It's delayed.
Well, I just muted you.
Well, that's fine. Yep.
Watch now.
So yeah, there's obviously gonna be a delay.
Yeah, I'm muted you. So yeah, I can just watch the account review through this.
Yep.
And I mean it'll be a delay, but
I mean, there will be a
you're
delay and whatnot, but since it's
you're
technically,
muted,
yep,
so
that's fine. Since I'm technically reviewing your account on my end, you don't necessarily need to be on par.
no.
Let me open like that. And I gotta do some of the mini intro explaining everything. Okay, let's go to Mondstadt.
Mhm.
Though I was shit talking Mondstadt in my last videos.
Oh yeah, my quality was way better than yours.
Yeah, I told you that. Especially
I
with
didn't like realize it.
like everything. So okay, here's what we do.
I mean, you and your brother are the ones who built this PC, so
Yeah, I know. I didn't touch this one. I haven't done anything with this thing. Okay, so how this is gonna work? This is both towards you and both towards viewers. Um, I log into said account I'm reviewing. Obviously, in this case, it's gonna be Desi's. She is in call with me, so she will be following
hello.
along. There is a bit of delay. I'm sure we will definitely talk over one another. We will try avoiding that as much as possible, but it is going to be very heavily to do so. So how this is going to work is she's going to be in the call with us. There will be a delay in all aspects if she's watching it through stream and not Discord because it's Discord and Genshin don't like each other. How's it going to work? I'm going to go ahead and go over every single thing reviewing the account, whether that's characters, certain weapons, certain items she has, certain stuff around the world, or anything she thinks would be very intriguing for me to go ahead and look at. Um, there are things in this account that even though I have basically had access to it since day one,
Mhm.
there's a lot of things I don't even actually know about this account because she didn't say it to me or she did it without any information relating towards me, and I haven't been on her account in like a year. I probably haven't been on your account in like a year.
Maybe.
And I think it's been a good decent while. Obviously, I know a lot of this I'm gonna know. So, what would be the first thing you'd like me to look at?
I mean, we already, because I mean, like, one of my main things is that obviously this, for everyone who doesn't know, this is my first stream ever. One of my main concerns is that people might think that, like, oh, he built this character, this account for her. She didn't do any of this on her own. I've had this account since November 3rd of what, 2021?
No, oh maybe it was before I was
If you
living with you because
go
we already switched accounts
go under
when
my character archive.
no 21.
Scroll
It
down,
was
yeah, scroll
yeah.
to go to Albedo,
Oh,
and
I
yeah,
went to
you'll see
Amber.
right there,
I went to Amber.
Amber. 'Cause I this account started as a second account because my main account was his account.
Yeah,
He
well,
took
kind of.
over my account after I didn't get child and he got Hu Tao on there. So one of the main things is that this was supposed to be my second account, and then at 7 pity, before I got any 4-star, I got Albedo.
Which is
And
actually somewhat kind of recorded. It happening wasn't actually recorded, but there is a video of us freaking out about it somewhere on TikTok. I don't know
on
if
Tik
you,
on my TikTok
is it
account,
yours? I would say either you have it posted or I have it posted or both of us have it posted. So
and I think you might have it posted,
I think we
but
both might
on
too.
yeah,
And for the longest time, I was actually ahead of you in AR rank for a
yes,
very long time, and now she's doubled my rank. I have
yes,
83,000 through 57. She has 170,000 basically. All
yes.
she's got to go
So
do is open 2 chests and she'll be at that 170 threshold.
that's one of my main things. I don't want anyone to think that someone else built this account for me. I did a lot of stuff and I spent a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of energy in this. And you will see it with the character builds, you'll see it with the friendship levels, because I have maybe like 8 or 9 characters at level 10 friendship. That's it.
Give me one quick second. The stuff that's
Are you talking?
I was muted
Some
talking to Morgan. Sorry.
okay. I
Okay,
was just
so
making sure I
yeah,
had
no, I heard what you said. I just had to mute for a second. Um,
okay.
so with that being said, what is necessarily the first thing you want me to look at?
Probably the character builds
Do we
for
want to
now.
just go from left to right? Is there certain ones you want me to focus on looking at first to last?
So I have a lot at level 90. I mean, probably left to right would probably be good because I mean, I think the lowest I have is Yanfei at maybe level 40 or lower.
And then we're
I
also
know.
going to take a real quick, we're going to take a small little quick appreciation look at all the characters. She has, I think you have every 4-star in the game. Or are you missing one?
No, no,
Who are you missing?
I'm missing Chevrez, I'm missing Kave,
Oh, yeah.
which
Oh, and
I'm
Kira.
and Kirara. Yeah, I'm so
Other,
mad about the Kave
other than
thing.
that, she
Not gonna lie to you.
has. So real quick, actually, before we look at your card, all your pictures, we're actually gonna do a quick constellation check on all of them.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure.
So
That's good.
I'm just gonna tap through them and stop. I'm not going to mention most, um, unless it's something absolutely absurd.
Mhm.
Just like your Ayato or your Shiwan Ayato and
Mhm.
your C2D look. I got C2D look actually as well.
Oh, really?
Hmm. Oh, you have C1 Ito. I forgot about C1 Ito. Oh, you have C1
Remember,
Deha too.
because I got C1 Ito like 4 hours before Zhao came out.
That's right. I remember that. You have a lot of constellations. You have C2 Kaching? What? Give me
I didn't know that.
those.
I didn't know that.
Give me those, bro. You have C3 Lisa. All right.
That's wild. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And now we're right back at the front at game. Got me. So what's the first character you would like me to look at?
Just do left or right.
Left or right? Okay, so starting with your party.
Mhm.
Okay, so is there anything you don't want me to look at that you know
Nope.
is gonna okay. So starting from left to right, we're gonna start with your party of 4, which right now is Gaming, Child, and Risley. Yes, I call it Risley too, and Cookie. Um, it's the longest you've had here, Child. Yeah, because
Hmm.
Child, you have had Child the longest, right? Or no?
Yes.
Out of these 4, and who was other than Albedo, what was the first 5-star you got that you actually wanted that you've had it for the longest time? Was it Child and Zhongli?
No, I got Ito right after Albedo.
Was it? Were they in the same
Hmm.
banner or different banners?
No, so Ito's introduction banner was
Hmm.
the last banner that had only one character.
Oh, that's right. I actually remember that. Now it's been two since 2021.
Yeah.
It's always been
So
two.
yeah, so Albedo came out and I got him, and then I got Ito, and then right before Zhao came back, because I really, really wanted Zhao, I got C1 Ito from Building Pity. So I had to
Mm.
drop $100 for C0 Zhao, and then when Zhao got another rerun after that, I did that again and got C1 Zhao.
And that right here is why you don't build pity. You save everything.
Mm, mm-hmm.
You don't build pity. So starting with Gamin,
Building.
who's been your newest, give or take, character you've been building, other than Cloud Retainer, who's off over here.
Hmm.
Was that 89 out of 90? Oh, 80. Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? So you've put a decent amount of resources into Gamin, haven't you?
Oh, for sure. I actually, because I have a couple farming accounts, so I used my farming accounts on my PlayStation to
God,
get
I
the
couldn't remember.
conches for him.
What is this yelling at? Okay, it's just being weird. Okay. Well, starting with Gamin, then you are a nice 70 out of 70. Oh wow. Um, so here's an example or exhibit A of something I didn't know about. I didn't know you had a 40 over 241 crit rate with him.
Me neither.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. But granted, that is a good 80% of that is coming from Redhorn Stone Thresher, which is a crazy claymore to have on a four
Yeah.
star, and is also not even max
So,
rank. So you
yeah, so
actually could squeeze out another. How much is it? Another like 10%? It goes up to 90, right?
I think
I'm pretty sure
so.
it's a 90 crit rate.
My main thing is that, so with his E, if I use him with Child, because obviously Vaporize is like the
Hmm.
dopest thing ever. So if I use him with Child, his E typically does about 29k
That's good.
damage for just like one hit. If I use him with Child and the Redhorn Stone Thrasher, um, I did get the um what is it, the spine thing
The Bone
from,
Serpent,
yes, the
which is
spine
somewhere.
serpent
And there it is.
from BP rewards.
Yeah,
I
the
haven't
best.
worked on it yet, but I did get it just in case
Hmm.
because I know that's crit rate. But I like the Red Horn Thrasher, and I know that Marishise Hunter is the best artifact set for him, but go to the artifacts.
One thing I would suggest though is definitely trying to find a different Claymore.
Yeah,
That's crit damage. If you want to keep the crit damage set, due to the fact that the main stat of, or not the main stat, the main purpose of Redhorn Stone Thrasher is to be on a defense character, which Kami is not a defense character. So the actual benefits of the ability of the sword is basically rendered useless. So the only thing you're getting out of this is the base attack and crit damage from it.
yeah,
Um,
but I don't even have the correct artifacts on him,
which
and
is
he does
crazy.
that.
So yeah, you're definitely gonna want to get that hunter set for him. If you want, we can actually take a quick look. You do have a Okay, well, you do have a set on Lenny, which isn't that bad.
I
Um, okay, so your luck's kind of just your artifact stuff's kind of just unlucky. You did get this earlier. Do you want me to roll this real quick?
I don't really have anything to
What
roll
there
this.
was? Oh, you don't have any actual like artifacts.
Mm-mm.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I would definitely aim
We'll hold off
for,
on that.
huh?
We'll hold off on that
Okay.
for now.
Um, for honestly for Gamin, I would just say you're gonna want to aim to get a different sword. You're
Yeah.
obviously gonna want to get his actual artifact set, which obviously you just started doing, because we did that a little bit earlier ago. You do have C1. 777 for his talents are really good. Um,
Yes, I
so
did fight the narwhal earlier today. So that's one of the things that I'll have to do during reset because Cloud Retainer also needs the narwhal.
That's
So I
true.
already fought it the once for
Hmm.
this week.
So, I mean, for a 4 star, like if you're just having him as a support, this would be a perfectly good spot to stop. But obviously, since you want more out of him, I would say go higher. I don't know about crowning. I'm not going to suggest crowning on certain 4 stars compared to others. Obviously, if you have the
Yeah.
crowns too, by all means, have fun crowning. It's a lot of resources, but have fun. Um, that's about the only thing I suggest for Gaming. Um, we're gonna try spending minimum time on each character. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you want. We're not gonna do every character. We're just gonna do the major ones you want. So
Yeah.
we'll just carry with your team real quick. Child, you've had for probably what, a year and a half to almost 2.
Yeah,
Mm.
about.
Um, he was the first one you 90'd, or was it Shao?
No, my short first one that I 90'd was Chongyun.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Little boy over here.
Because
Okay.
I used to be a Chongyun main for a long time.
I remember that. I remember that.
And I used to be a Bennett main for a little bit too, and I didn't 90 level 90 him until very recently, and I just C6'd him too.
Jeez. All right. Well, for your child sets are 58 over 206 is really good. 120 recharge. I don't know what energy recharge you want to aim for on child because obviously it's someone I don't have. You do. You're running Skyward Heart, which is probably the best in slot for not having his
That
actual
is
bow.
one of the main things that I enjoy about our accounts is that we have characters that the other doesn't. Like we don't go
I
for
would
the
say,
same
yeah,
character.
we almost have the 5 stars you don't have are basically the ones I have. The ones I don't
Exactly.
have, you have, other than a few exceptions.
Yeah.
But yeah, running Skyward Heart, which is probably best in slot other than his actual bow, but you don't have.
Hmm.
Um, you're missing a little bit.
Yeah.
For your artifacts. I don't know what is he. He's just supposed to have full hard depth. Um,
Yeah.
I don't blame you for not having a full set because this set trying to get sucks. I'm assuming this circlet was supposed to be on him, but it's on Layla. That sound about right?
No, I think I put it on Layla specifically for the defense.
Okay. I mean, Layla would be more HP, but
Hmm.
oh. Um. So other than getting an actual Heart of Death full set for just chat alone, which is also a very annoying domain, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't even be opposed to you leaving it this and YOLOing it. Talents are basically all at 9, which is
Hmm.
obviously really close to crowning. You actually have 13 crowns. I have only 10. So for child, I would just get a proper Heart of Depth set. That's it. Obviously, since
Hmm.
he's also level 90 with a level 90 build, there's not much you can do. Um, other than just get the artifacts up. Again, crowning's on you. That's your decision. But if you were to crown something, it would probably be his basic attack. I'm pretty sure. I don't. I think that's what it is. Okay. Well, E. I lied. Either E or basic attack, or all of them if you're a psychopath. Moving on. Good old Risley, as everyone calls him. Um, he's one of the newer. Not newer. I mean, this year of Genshin he was added, so a lot
Yeah.
of people have
He,
plenty of time to
he's
add
very
and do.
new.
Stats 46 over 122 with 150 recharge. Your recharge really high. What you got on him? Felonious Codex. That's why. That's why it's really high.
Well,
But
because
that's because this is.
what I did was I had remembrance on him
What is this?
as
I have no
as
idea
soon
what
as
this is.
that is
Sacrificial
also
Jade.
from that's from the BP rewards.
Sacrificial Jade.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. I know the
So
Pearl is
yeah,
interesting.
so the Pearl and the Jade is from BP rewards.
I did not
So
know
I
that.
had remembrance on him until I got Cloud
Cloud
Retainer, and
Retainer.
then I switched them
Yeah,
because Cloud Retainer had the R5 Favonius Codex at level 90.
which is good. So
So
this is really good for support Sonia's Codex. Artifacts you're with just a 2-piece Blizzard Cherry because I'm assuming you haven't farmed a lot for whatever he needs.
Okay.
What does he need? What does he need? He needs
That
Hunter as
I
well.
don't.
He also needs Hunter, so it's another good reason you're also farming that for Gamin because he also other people also need it. So eventually, once you get a good set for Gamin, you might have some spare pieces you could put on other characters for temporary to actually get
Mm-hmm.
theirs. At least have the set
Exactly.
bonus. Constellation Zero, you're at 976 talents. Maybe getting them to 777 or getting
Yeah.
the it to be 7 or higher would probably just be your aim. Um,
Yeah, that's the only thing is that before I got gaming, because his um Riseby's weekly boss is it's like the Dendro dragon thingy.
mhm,
And before I got Gami, I didn't really have. I mean, I have D-Luke and Liddy, but they obviously aren't really. But I didn't really have any good Pyro characters that could go against Dendro. So
mhm.
now that I have Gaming, it's really easy to do. But until I got Gaming and built him, I didn't really have anything, so I couldn't really do a lot for him. But now
Which,
I can.
yeah. And then, I mean, the only thing I would suggest is just switching to one of the damage or the crit rate or crit damage catalyst, depending on the team you're running for, like Abyss or just running out in the open. Like, honestly,
Hmm.
right now, since you're running him in your main team, I would honestly switch to Remembrance. Um, just because you're using him. I'm assuming you're using him more than Cloud Retainer.
Well, I was using Cloud Retainer.
Okay,
Like I
gotcha.
said, I would normally switch if I don't use Child and Risley, I use Zhao and Cloud Retainer.
Okay. Well, then,
And
yeah, that makes sense.
it just depends on the enemy, honestly, or depends on what I'm doing at
Hmm.
that moment.
I
So I
mean, yeah,
really want
this
Cloud
I do that
Retainer.
too. Certain characters, if I only have like one good weapon, I'll switch it. Like if I don't have Hu Tao on my team, but I have another good staff wielder on my team, I honestly will put Staff of Home on whoever that pull on user is that isn't Hu Tao if I'm not running Hu Tao. And with a
See,
few other weapons I got.
if I had Primordial Wayne Jade Spear, then I would 100% use it on Zhao, but I
Oh
don't
yeah,
have it on this account. I have it on my second account.
I remember that actually. I forgot about that.
And I have it
Doo
under
-doo.
Zarya right now.
Makes sense. Right. It's time for our sweet beloved cookie. So yeah, a little 90-90, 23, or not 90-90, 80-80 with a 23,000 XP. With Cookie, you mainly want energy recharge and health. Um, this is an entry weapon, or interesting weapon at Hal Honor. Seeing the fact you have four of these things.
I don't, I was trying to go for
I don't know how I feel about
Primordial
it.
Jade, but I got another one
Yeah.
of those. So,
Honestly, for Cookie, I would say run Sacrificial Sword for the energy recharge. It's probably one of the best support swords out in the game at the moment.
mhm.
You are running two-piece Tenacity and two-piece Emblem, which is probably a really good set if you're not running. Actually, no, that was probably just the best in slot for her. Two-piece, two-piece.
Pretty- I'm pretty sure I went under her character build
And it's
preference,
two,
and
two,
that's
two is
what
probably the best. You are sitting at Constellation 4, so only two more, and you could be maxed out. You are sitting at 595 talents. Um, honestly, we leave your talents there, unless obviously your choice to level them up. Um, I think the only thing I'd aim for Cookie would be trying to get more HP and energy recharge out of your artifacts. But for a 4-star healer, she's in a really good position.
Hmm.
What is another character you would like me to look at? Because now we're just gonna branch off to other characters.
On Zhao probably.
I say we're gonna aim to do your most proudest and show off characters you would like to
Yeah.
show off. Shao, you know more, and you know more about him than I do. I have a very good understanding with him. You have a 112 over 89, which to
Yeah,
me
that
is very hilarious.
I know. I really want to work on that because I think I might have took some. 'Cause when I got Wanderer, I took things from Wanderer and put it on, or I took things from Zhao and put it on Wanderer, and I don't think I ever like fixed anything really. Or I might have also taken things from Zhao and put them on Cloud Retainer. I have no idea to be honest with you. I
Gotcha,
just do stuff.
gotcha. You are running deathmatch, so obviously you get that 36% crit rate from it. What I honestly would suggest is when you start wishing and whatnot, to actually
Mhm.
save your starless glitter, your masterless star glitter, and I would actually
Mhm.
buy the Blackcliff pull from the shop because instead of crit rate, it's a crit damage pull on 4 star.
Okay.
So it would, in this situation, be really good as a substitute for deathmatch for you to have more crit rate or crit damage, since obviously you have really good crit rate. In fact, you're over 100, which is really high because honestly, you really only need like 55. Um, so obviously, you would want a crit damage. You would either want a crit damage pole arm, or you would just want to get other artifacts because you're running 4 piece per million. So you would just want to get artifacts that is more um, crit damage orientated instead of crit rate. Um, Clicking through these artifacts real quick, um, I would definitely suggest aiming to get a new Sands and a new Goblet. Because
Yeah,
your
because I was
Goblet
gonna
main
say
stat
I
is
do
defense.
I do so I had Linnies on him for a little bit. I think I just switched them maybe. But I yeah, that's it. I definitely still had his Vermilion on
Mm.
him. I've always had that on him since Vermilion came out. I think before Vermilion came out, I had Viridescent on him.
Oh well, okay. I'm gonna point something out real quick. Um, Lenny's Pyro, is he not?
Well, I know that, like I said, I just switched. I haven't used Lenny in a little bit.
Well, I'm only saying that because if he's Pyro, the goblet he has on basically holds no value to him because it's a Nemo damage goblet.
Like ever since I switched them, I haven't used him.
So am I allowed to switch this so you don't forget?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. Because,
Because,
like I said, I don't like bow characters.
yeah, I remember you saying that.
The only reason I used Child and I mained Child for a long time is because of his E. I
Hmm.
rarely use his bow.
Um, I would just, for his sands, because you're already running an offset, um, either try getting a Vermilion set to substitute for your 4 star sands and
Mhm.
change the goblet to a better Nemo goblet. Because one, this attack sands, if you can get a better attack sands, this would be phenomenal. Because the only thing you're getting out of this is 4% crit rate and the attack
Yeah,
percent. So if you could get a 5 star one with crit rate and crit damage, then obviously it'd be objectively better. And
exactly.
you could probably try getting a different Nemo goblet that has either crit rate, crit damage, or both, since this has none. And then you're at C1, which is really good, and then you're triple crowned. So your talents and constellations don't need a touch. Um, for a different build though, I would try saving up for the Black Myth pull on for the crit damage main stat for a weapon, and try just switching those 2 artifacts around. So for Shao, that'd be the only thing I suggest.
Exactly.
Next character.
Um, so my whole thing's I like using Wanderer. I haven't used him a little bit, and obviously I took most of his things from
Yeah,
him.
so
So
this is a little bit different.
yes,
The
he
only
doesn't even have full artifacts.
the only thing I would suggest is since your talents are 888, I would just suggest getting his own artifact set just for him alone. And then the weapon,
Exactly.
obviously, you have his signature weapon, but depending on who you're using, you switch it around, which there's nothing wrong with that, because I even do that with characters all the time.
See, my whole thing is that I'll switch around and then I'll forget because I only switch around to focus. Whenever I get a new character, I try to put them on my team as much as possible so I forget the things that I've done because obviously I'm autistic, so I forget very
Is
often. Also, I have to run to the restroom really quick.
all right. I'll stop right here for a second.
Okay, I'll be back.
Good. It's already been 30 minutes long, so we're definitely going to pick it up here soon.
Relax.
Tyler can turn me, man. Just waiting for Destiny to get back from the bathroom. Just waiting for Destiny to get back from the bathroom. I just can't review him. Tired.
Obviously, I hear her.
Yeah, I heard your headphones. Okay, we are gonna have to kind of pick up that pace though, because it's already been like 40 minutes.
It's fine. The next one, I'm pretty confident about my Alhaitham.
I have zero idea about your algorithm in any aspect other than now I know he's 80-80. But no idea anything with him. So this is gonna be very interesting. I see his friendship number 10. We've also used him a lot, and or he's in your teapot. 1.2k attack with 17k HP with a 2781. That could be better. That's fine. We'll figure out the issue. Okay, you're
Yeah,
running the
I
EM Alley Flash.
yeah, I do use him quite frequently. I know his attack isn't great.
I would honestly try leveling this up because of the attack
Hmm.
stat. You also have the same four fucking melee weapon 5 stars, so I can't really necessarily say anything with the 5 star.
Hmm.
Or just like any attack sword, to be honest.
Okay.
I just like this one because it just looks good on everyone.
Fair.
Your artifacts, no police, gilded. I don't know what he needs. I don't know what his set is.
Killed it.
Is it gilded? Okay, so
Hmm.
I would just work on getting a full gilded set, which probably wouldn't be hard. You have C0, talent 677. I would get this to 888. If you want to
Yeah,
count them, count them. I like to have 5 stars at all 8 or higher. I like to have 4 stars at all 7 or higher.
I'm currently really trying to get Child triple crowned.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
gonna lie to you.
I would aim just to get him a whole set of gilded
Yeah,
and then focus
because I
on the
mean,
substats.
my only triple crown character is Xiao.
Uh, I actually don't even have a triple crown. Oh, sorry, I don't even have a triple crown character.
Like
I have single crowns, but that's it.
I was a Xiao main for a while,
That makes sense.
so
Um,
I tried really hard on him.
we'll look at 2 more characters.
Yeah, I know Zhongli sucks.
He's just a support. He's basically just a heal bot. So I mean,
Literally.
doing a quick run, you want to change this to an HP spear. You want to stack all of this shit with all your artifact shit with HP, and then level his ult and his shield up.
Yeah, like
I mean,
I don't
he's real
use him
simple.
at all.
He's real simple,
Uh,
dude. I'd take him. Fuck man.
you could have him. I mean, like, no, you can't have him because he's pretty.
Sure.
But I don't use it because, like, I don't like using Geo characters specifically because of the reactions. I'm very reaction based. That's why I have
Yeah, it's
who
fair.
I have on my main team. And normally, sometimes I'll switch Radsby for Alhaitham.
He started talking about Osmanthus one.
Hmm. And then I know, honestly, I think my Layla, that was the main thing is that I stole a lot of Zhongli's original stuff for Layla.
Oh, yeah, Layla.
Because I
I
did,
honestly I have Layla, but she's still 60 out of 60. I have not touched her. I
I,
know she is a shield, so I'm assuming you just want to straight HP bot it.
so what I mainly did was I had her before had Risley, and I used her with Child for, like, complete
Frozen.
freeze.
Yeah. You have a lot of opportunities with freeze team and vaporized and reverse vape teams.
I know, but Vaporize is one of the main things that I use, obviously, at the current moment, because until I got Gaming, I didn't use a lot of Pyro characters except Bennett.
I'll say
And
my
then
main
when
thing is a freeze team and a vape team because of Hutalan Ganyu. And a Dendro team because of Raiden, but that's it.
Yeah, I mainly used Freeze for a while, and then I had Bloom for a little bit
Hmm.
with Child and Alhaitham, but Zhao was one of my main things. And then after I got Wanderer, I used him more than Zhao, and I was a Wanderer main for a little bit.
So what we'll do real quick, we're gonna go to your abyss. I'm just using it as like a placeholder. Just instead of having to try remembering what teams, I'm just trying to. You have. It looked like you did your spiral. It looked like it said 9 stars. Yeah, so you did 4 9. Um,
Yeah.
You probably could do floor 10 certain teams. Um, so I'm not gonna look at the enemies because I'm not trying to do it based off of the enemies right now. I'm just trying to look at some really good teams you can make. Um,
Mhm.
the main one being like a heavy Anemo CC team, which literally could just
So
be this.
what I specifically did with Floor 9 was first half I used Gaming, Zhao, Cloud Retainer, and Bennett.
Hmm.
That was my team, and phase, the second half, I used Child, Risley, Cookie,
Uh-huh.
and Ayato, I think.
And then this could also be a really good freeze comp. You have
Yes.
constant hydro applications from Xingqiu with his ult and his E. You have Child as a
Hmm.
main DPS, and you could use Risley as both main and sub DPS, and then you have Layla for shield bot. The
I
top team obviously was just straight Nemo, Swirl, and crowd control to make sure everything stays close. Um, you could substitute Wander and or Cloud Retainer for Kazuha. That'd be a really good one too. Obviously, you don't have Kazuha, and I was going to suggest, if possible, you should look into trying eventually to get Kazuha.
I want
Um,
Kazu.
I have Kazuha. Another good team, I know you don't use her, would be a Raiden with Alhaitham, and like maybe a Sucrose, and like Yao Yao, like how I have. I run Yao Yao a lot with my Raiden.
Yeah.
Um,
See, I've been trying to build Candace because I really want to
mhm.
use Candace. Not
Let
gonna
me
lie
read
to
it.
you.
Where's she at? There she is.
And I kind of want to use Dia because obviously she's hot, but I mean, Dia
Can you
kind of
blame you?
got so.
You could also do another freeze team with these boys. This is another freeze
Yeah,
comp you could do.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
like I said, I was a Bennett main for a while. I was a Chongyun main for a
if
while.
you want to go back to when you first got this account, you do a Geo team.
Yes.
Um, another team
Yeah,
you could combine.
I'm pretty sure Zhongli was the 5-star I got after Zhao.
Probably. I mean, Zhongli was almost the reason I didn't get Ganyu,
Mhm.
and then I lost the 50-50 and got guaranteed. Um,
Mhm.
you could do the Raiden National. Another one, like two of these people. This is Raiden, Xingling, then Xingqiu and Bennett. Um, you have a lot of 5 stars that also would just be thrown randomly, depending on the enemies. Like you got
Yeah.
Sino who could be used randomly. You got Lenny who could be used randomly.
That is
And that was really good.
I used Sino for a while. Um I haven't used Lenny very much
You
since
could
I
also
got.
use Sucrose and Heijo in a team. If you build in Mona, that'd be a good hydro application along with distraction, along with her ult doing extra damage. You
Yeah.
were building Lynette at one point. I
I'm
don't know if you
still
still
trying to.
are.
I
Rosario is still is good if you have C3 and above.
Look, I want to build all of my characters,
Oh, I know you
and
do.
that's my main goal. Eventually, I want to build every single character that I have, but that's just the main thing is because I'm so high and I've already done most of the things in the game. I can't do that. So in
Hmm.
my second account, I'm trying to build the characters as I go.
So okay, hold on. I was gonna say I could do with two teams you want to choose. I could do or two teams you like the most. I could do a run with to see.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I can. I just need to know what teams real quick.
Okay, so let me look at the enemies
Well, just
and
give me the two teams and I can go based off the enemies. Like
um
without looking at the enemies, what are just two main good teams you would want to, or two main teams you want to try using a somewhat decent amount?
two main teams that I use. So for the first main team that I like using is Zhao, Risley, Child, and Cookie.
Okay. For that one would probably actually be best on the first team because you have a combination of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be yeah, that's really good just on the main team. And then what is your second team?
Another team that I would probably like using would be Gaming, uh, Ayato, El Haitham, maybe Bennett.
Okay, now obviously some of these characters aren't optimal, so right off the bat some damage numbers might be lower, but if it still gets the
So
job done, you can tell you'll be able to min max it and make it very optimizable.
I'm gonna do this: Switch, Bennett, and Cookie.
Bennett and Cookie, okay.
Hmm.
First half Wild Bennett, second Wild Cookie, and we will now try those real quick.
Yes, that way you can have a Vaporize and a Hyper Bloom.
For Bloom is crazy.
I'm very reaction based. So with this one, you'll have Swirl, you'll have Vaporize, you'll have Melt, Freeze.
Obviously, your end will be behind, but
Hmm.
now some of these characters I haven't actually used myself, so it will take me a second to get used to that, but other than that, we should be good. Most of these are characters that like to stay very far away, so that's going to be a little concerning, but I
Oh,
also
I'm always running personal with every character that I use.
I get that. Melt is
I don't.
crazy.
Mm, I don't really like range attacks. That's why I don't like bow
Oops.
characters very
I
often.
I switched that, but that's fine. I need that to go away. Oops. Let me build. Okay. Says freezing that. Yes. 26.9k.
Mm.
Alright. Oh no, it was finishing.
Hi, Morg.
I'll inform you so then as I am. Any recommendation? Well, how are you doing today? Your Dendro burning team's really good. I'll sign in chat.
Bergion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever it's called.
I use that pretty frequently.
There's me ult. Still doing that amount of damage with your Alpha I'm having a lot of, not so matched or proper
Yeah,
match stuff.
that's my whole thing is that I don't really have my Alhaitham very built, but he's still pretty good. Like he's still one of my best, even though he isn't built very well.
On player, I'm too. On you Hotel player. I'm getting stuck and stuff. This guy's a little annoying.
Oh, the pickled pixels. Oh no, the pickles.
If he runs with her on floor 12, yeah, I can't do floor 12 on my account. I'm not on my account at the moment. I'm on my sister's account reviewing it. Well, you did get the 3-star with both these teams. For at least whatchamacallit. I'll do one more. I won't do your floor or your no. Maybe I'll do your third floor or third chamber.
That's all on you, homeboy, because I still gotta do your account too.
Well, I totally might ask to move that to like tomorrow afternoon or something. It's late.
Yeah.
I more or less honestly just wanted to do your account. Um, got Shao on here, so this is obviously just these annoying. I also haven't used his ult once. Okay, I should have
She
been
did.
doing that more. I used his ult already. I didn't remember.
Oh, Risley's?
Yeah, that's not my Risley's.
I thought you were talking about Zhao.
Nah,
Oh, that actually wasn't bad for a Bennett first. For my Bennett first?
rip and explode. Thank you. I was gonna let it die, so I kind of careful. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite literally using 3 characters I haven't used before, so I think it was
do
Rizurg.
like Risley a lot.
Uh-huh.
Risley is very precious to me.
These things are actually annoying. Granted, I'm also used to my account absolutely nuking everything.
That's true. Also with Risley, remember I didn't pay for him at all.
Yeah,
I
I know.
had
I remember.
to work my ass off for that man.
They announced the 4 stars on the next banners. Okay. What are the 4 stars for next banner?
I actually don't know.
Well, they just got announced apparently.
Oh,
Okay, this might be a little annoying.
4.5?
Yeah, 4.5. Ooh, I'm frozen. Eugene, Goro, and Dory. That's an interesting trio.
Who is it?
It's Eugen,
Oh,
Goro, and Dory.
I mean Ito with Goro.
Boy, yeah, it makes sense. It's just a very interesting three, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I probably easy skip for you. Yeah, same. I mean, I want Shori, but I think I'm gonna just hold that. And I don't think I'll actually get enough to get her, even if I want to.
Because I want Nicolette and Kazuo so bad, but I want Arlecchino a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been waiting so long for Arlecchino. But obviously we know who the Harbinger I want the most is.
Yeah, this guy's got a lot of health.
Go Tori.
I can keep your team alive, but this guy just has a lot of health.
Yeah, that's
Reactions around
my main issue with this.
is
I
what?
hate finding these things.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Like with Cookie is an amazing healer. Obviously, I use her on my main team.
Archelino gym marketing should be in 4 or 5 hours. Shoo!
What?
Say less. I mean, think about it. New update soon. All right, I'm not gonna do your chamber 3, but um, you definitely with this team, you definitely could easily 9 star probably both 9 and 10. Um, you obviously just got to work on a few of the characters a little more.
No,
You, you now got 100 primos.
oh yeah.
So I mean, that team, I like both those teams. We did go over multiple of your characters. I kind of just gave my opinion on what you should have done. There were some that obviously caught me by surprise. Um, Another thing, you should explore more.
I'm working on
Wink,
it.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I say that as if up here isn't 2% for both of me. I haven't explored this little area at all.
Oh, like I said when I was doing stuff to get Primogems for Risley, I did so much, and that was the whole thing. In that little spot that you just said,
Oh,
uh, I when some I haven't touched Economy yet. I
hmm,
mean I did the quest for it. I'm scared,
that's fair.
but
I mean, compared
that
to,
little
but,
that little spot between Fontaine and
mm-hmm,
Sumeria, I did like the whole world quest and everything, and I've explored a lot from there just to get Risley.
is,
Like I even had the Vihua pool that you didn't have unlocked,
yeah, I didn't.
and I went on there, and you're like, what is that?
Yeah, I was like, what in the world is this? Like, I got no idea what
But
this is.
I am more than halfway to AR 58, so
I was say you're farther than I am, like double. Yeah, you
and
used to
my
be behind me.
and my stamina is maxed out.
If you send me your ID, I'll review, ooh, words. I'll review you on you real quick. Um, we were more or less just reviewing her account, but I'll do a quick one character review. In a minute though, a couple minutes, I'll do it. I think we pretty much went over everything with your account.
Hmm.
Um, your account, obviously there's things that could be better, but I mean, with you being ahead of me, it's in a phenomenal spot.
Yeah, that is one of the things I'm very proud of because obviously you're one of the reasons I started playing.
hmm Yeah, now you're double my rank basically in 57.
Yes, sir.
This account has a lot of good fight. Yeah, she's gotten lucky with almost all her 50-50s. You've only lost what, three, four?
Go under the history for now.
Well, I don't think you could go that far back.
So I lost on Kazuha, I lost on the first Hytham, and I've lost on both Baijus.
God, it's crazy. And I'm over here only winning like three 50-50s, maybe even two. I know Yalan and Miko. I don't know who else I won. I don't remember.
Because Cloud Retainer was a 50-50, C1 Ayato was guaranteed, I think C0 Ayato might have
Yes.
been guaranteed.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
both your Ayatos were guaranteed.
C Risley was guaranteed, which is why I worked so hard for him because I knew I would get him if I did enough things at the time. C0 Xiao was not guaranteed. I dropped $100 for that boy. C1 Xiao, I'm pretty sure was not guaranteed. I dropped another $100 for that boy. I
Jeez.
we both know I was a Xiao main for a long time. I'm pretty sure I was a Xiao main from the point that I got him the first time to
Mm-hmm.
when I got Child.
And you technically were still using Chow at the same time. You were just also using it with Child or Chow with Child. I don't know what I said, but yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like right now, I want to say I'm technically a Gaming main at the moment,
Hold
and I'm
C1
trying
Shell on his
to
first banner and haven't used or didn't use him for a year. I could never. If I got a C1 5-star, I'm using that character to the day I die.
I did so much for I spent so much money for that. Literally, I dropped the first $100, and then I dropped the second $100 while I was in the hospital room while my grandma was dying.
Yep, I
So
remember that. I've only actually bought the $100 package once, and that was just because I was bored and I got Miss Splitter out of it,
yeah,
which is
I did it
crazy because if you
twice.
spend $100 because you're bored and use it on the weapon banner, you're asking to be depressed.
Yeah, so my second account, I think I got my second account for anyone who doesn't know or who anyone cares. I got my second account from an old coworker of mine who was flirting with me and trying to impress me with Genshin. It didn't work, obviously. I don't talk to him anymore, but he dropped like about $400, $500 on that account.
Say he dropped a lot.
He got Child and Nivelet for me, and then we switched accounts because my actual second account had Cookie, and he really wanted Cookie. So I don't use the second account very often, but I'm trying to use it. Um,
I mean, when you got a main
so
account, I mean,
my,
I have
I
what
love,
three
I
three
love my
other
main account.
accounts, and I use my main account. It was originally your account, part of Rabbit.
I love my account so much. I mean, this entire review is over my account, and I love this account so much. I've put so much time and dedication and money into this, and I'm very proud of this account. I know there are things that can be better, but
My
I
Optos really
like
loud.
most of, I like most of where it is. I am very happy to say that I built this account myself.
My stream is taking a poo poo. Oh well, that's fine. Say, I
That's
mean,
good.
you've passed me, so, but I mean, I think your
Yeah,
account's in a really good spot. Obviously, if you want to try to figure out what we went over and whatnot, you can always just go back in the video when this is posted. So I mean,
exactly. And then eventually we'll be doing your account.
yeah, I don't mind
Uh,
whenever doing mine because I mean, it's the fact it's almost midnight. I'm tired.
it exactly. Honestly, my throat kind of hurts, so I might just watch some YouTube videos and then go to bed.
Make sure
But I
you end
don't
your
think.
stream.
Yeah, I know.
Let me close my game and then let me go to Ekna Network and then we can go ahead and review You Were Gone You real quick, Bright Green, and then I'll probably call it for the night. Fuck, why is my browser so loud?
Someone came in and I think they left. Someone put something in my chat.
Hold on. Oops, that's not the right stream.
Well, I'm gonna end my stream here, and then I'll stay in the call for this account review.
Okay, I just need to quickly get
Just
to it.
I'm a little curious.
I mean,
Yeah,
Ganya's probably gonna be better than mine.
uh, that's it for my first stream. So thanks.
Is your game still over? Oh, open?
I
Or did,
mean, in the menu.
okay, no. I was gonna ask if you could totally log into my account real quick and get my UID.
I can do that.
I don't remember what my UID was. Oh, actually, wait, you might not have to. Hold on. I think I can. See if I could jerry rig it. I did. Okay, never mind. Okay, let me put these on two different things real quick. No, what? I want you to go on this. On this one. This one. This one. No? Okay. God damn it. I'm having problems. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave it open there.
Okay, I'm still gonna end my stream here. So
Oh yeah, that's fine. You can in yours. Let
thank you
me.
for being part of my first stream ever, and good
You have Navia. Oh, you were AR-60. Oh, you're terrifying. I'm scared.
night. AR-60.
I'm scared. Hey, do you want me to share my screen on Discord? I can share my screen for you on Discord. Hold on. Da, da, da,
I
da, da,
mean, I was
da.
watching it on your stream.
Oh, well, you can see it in real time. How about that?
Mm, okay.
C6 Navia? Hold on, you're lying. You're lying.
What?
You're lying. You're not lying. Okay, well, that's not who we're here for. Oh, dear Lord. Wait, you're running two-piece Blizzard and Shimenawa's C1.
Shimenawa.
Shimenawa's.
Wait, C6 Navia?
Yeah, C6 Navia.
Gosh.
But
See, that's the
we're
I
we're
didn't hear
focused
most
on
of this.
we're focusing on the Ganyu.
Okay.
Right? You have a signature open, you have her old and basic, quote unquote, basic attack round. I think I only have mine round. I mean, we could definitely do a quick comparison of mine because I have mine up right here. Let me try minimizing this as much as possible. No, no, no. Oh, you also have R3 almost.
R3 almost?
Oh yeah, right now. Fine, I'm almost done. Yeah, I mean, definitely comparing the difference is insane. I have four Wanderers. I have four Wanderers of 38, 234. You have two piece, 78, 184. Um, Me personally, I rather higher crit rate than damage. I mean, to an extent. This Ganyu is actually really good. I really like this Ganyu.
I mean, it seems pretty good to me, but obviously I don't know anything about Ganyu,
Well,
really. Yes.
is it four piece? Yeah. How many people are trying to talk to me? Anyways, um, is it two-piece Blizzard Destroyer or four-piece Blizzard Destroyer that gives you the extra crit rate, or is it crit damage? I don't remember which one. Well, one of those.
Fifth
I really
crit
like this
value
Ganyu though.
feather.
Huh? 50
4
crit value feather for it is 4 blizzard. Okay. Raise your feather. Oh geez, your feather. My gosh. Yeesh. That's 30. That's 20. I don't think I have a 50. I think my only closest 50 is it her? One of my Hutao pieces. Let's see, is that's 34. This is 12 math. That's what 34 or circlet. Maybe it's not. I know one of my characters have like a almost 40. I really like this Ganyu though. I mean, I don't know what you're aiming for with the Ganyu. Um, like, I don't know if you're trying to absolutely crank out as much damage as possible, but I really like it. I definitely love going to definitely more whatchamacallit detail, but I am unfortunately, you're welcome. I am unfortunately getting off. 100% crit rate on charge shots, that's what I thought. That's insane damage. But I will be getting off. I'm very EP.
Yep,
So for
we're done for the night.
yeah, for you, Destiny, I will see you later.
Yep, the night.
I already left. And then to you, chat, good night. I will see you all later. Maybe.